I think one of the first stories that I remember that really influenced me as a youngster was I went to see Long Day's Journey into Night at the Eugene O'Neill Theater, oddly enough. And it's a long play. I don't know if any of you've seen it, but it's a 5-hour. It can be a fiasco if it's not done. And Glenda Jackson was in it, and I was working with the Actors Studio at the time, and I had an opportunity to go backstage afterwards, which is arduous enough to go backstage to begin with. But after a 5-hour Eugene O'Neill play, like, you really know that the actors don't want to see anybody. They just want to go and have a fucking drink, whatever, you know. But she was very, very welcoming, and during the course of the play, she started off like this. She would start off delivering her lines like this, and by the end of the play, she was up here, like this. And I thought it was a physical, it was a choice. What's going on? Like, why? I remember sitting next to my girlfriend at the time, and I said, what is she doing? What is that all about? Like, at the end, literally, she's doing this. Every line she delivers, you know. So I asked her, point blank, and people were like, shut up. You know, I was like, no, what was this all about? The thing, at the end. And she said, she grabbed my arm, you know, darling. She said, I imagine I was drowning. The water just kept getting higher with every act.
Oh, someone's outside, you're right.
Yep.
It's okay, yeah, can protect us.
Yeah, you tell him. I was gonna name him Killer, but anyway, I remember it's staying with me that she really, it was a physical choice that she made that manifested in behavior, and it also gave her, she could track her progress. It wasn't that she, you know, she had a, you know, and by the end she was really talking to everyone like this. And for an actress, it's not, at that time, it's not a hard thing that you could see the behavior of a royal, you know, doing this. But for what reason? You know, and that always stuck with me, that her choice, physical choice, was something that gave birth to all kinds of other behavior. Because if you're talking to somebody like this and you're looking up from your eyebrows, it's sort of a thing. If you're looking down, your eyebrows aren't quite as expressive. You know, and that's a big thing. That's why I think one of the great things you'll see, if you anybody been to Buckingham Palace and seen the, right, you remember that you see the guys that can't, they're like this, their hats are like this. The whole thing, especially in the military with hats, is you're supposed to cover your eyebrows, and sunglasses too, because your eyebrows are your most expressive element of your face. That's the most expressive part that you have. If you're surprised, we all know what that looks like. If you're angry, it looks like that. You know, if you get whatever, the eyebrows are a very expressive element. And that, her choice to keep her head up, affected what her eyebrows did. And that affected her facial, and you can't hide facial expressions.